Mellis Ford, Mark Harmon,
twist cabbage on pink steak, blink, pink gators. My Detroit players, Tim's for my hooligans in Brooklyn. Head right, hit the head right, Biggie there, every night. Papa been school since days of under rules. Never lose, never choose to. Bruce, cruise who? Do something to us.
People of tomorrow, as a new chapter unfolds, you will learn about one man that because of his vision, a great work was completed. With its sacred key, the machine can forge unique experience continuously. In the brilliant combination of its mechanisms, humanity can be reborn. This device can be felt by you all.
There is so much that can come between people. This can be healed by the expression of pure unity. Generate pure light. Be one with each other. We are entering into wonder. One unified heart. Pulsating to the beat of...
Hello, everyone. This is Mark Harmon from www.marklove1769.tumblr.com. Thanks for joining me again on my YouTube channel. If you hadn't subscribed, please do hit subscribe on the Facebook. In this video, what we're going to do is, or what I'm going to do, what I'm going to teach you, is how to transition through all of that. What I just did, the upper back, and brought it over. I'm doing it in slow-mo. So I pretty much go all the way to my toes, heels up, grab it, and then fling it over. It rolls perfectly on the feet, and then it'll come back to your butt. That's a transition that I want to teach you. So you can do that. If it gets too far away from you, you can do it. If you just want to do it and have a little bit of fun with it and mess around, don't hesitate. Just grab it like that, underhanded, not overhanded. Put your butt to the ground. You're going to get it all the way to the neck, and then come over the head to the top of the toes, but it will spin over your feet, but bring your knees into your chest. And then see how it rolls? And you come in under the butt, or you can transition to doing what we just learned, the calves, and activating the popliteal nerve. And it's more of a, I wouldn't say advanced, but it's an experienced move after you get comfortable with the Atlas roller. So you see how I'm now rolling out, like in the last videos, rolling out the top of my quads. And I'm going to get the inside, so the medial side. And it's going to be it's called like the vastus lateralis, and the vastus medialis. And that right there, I'm rolling at the kind of the calves, but then kind of going all the way, kind of hitting a little bit of that Achilles tendon. People have problems with the Achilles tendon, of course. Some of the runners too. So feels great. Really pushing that fascia. See how I kicked that back? See, those are transitions you'll learn, and I just kind of throw it in there on you. But it's very important to learn those because it'll make your workout so much easier with this unit. And with that steel rod in place, it actually, or the steel tube, it actually helps. Now right here, I'm rolling out my kneecap, or not my kneecap, just below my knee. And then I can transition. This is kind of like a sprinter's stance. This can actually be very good if you're a sprinter. You know, get those lower legs really warmed up, and then you'll get I'm going to transition to, well, that's both, but I'm going to be doing both of the kind of the anterior side of the calves, or the shins, around the shins. See right there? I'm dipping right into the area of the ankle, where that joint with the foot, with the top of the foot, just the ankle bones, the ankle joints. I mean, I don't think I need to explain it further than that. So you see how that's kind of working abs, but it's really not. It's working abs a little bit of core, but it's not that hard. It's very pleasant. And right here, that's what I'm doing. I'm getting those joints right there, just back and forth, putting my hands on the bar to keep myself stable so I don't fall forward or fall back too much. And I'm just doing little micro movements, back and forth, back and forth. Your knees can touch. It's actually better for your knees not to touch the ground. But here's the different angle. These are the knees again at the different angle. Don't mind the guy in the background. That was a Taco Bell drink, which is kind of funny. Anyway, so there you go. See, now it's working a little bit of I'm stretching out, but look how it really is working out a little bit of abs there in core. So effortlessly, you're working out abs. So, did you see that transition? A very smooth transition. Hopefully y'all get those transitions down. I think y'all will after you practice with it. But those are the smooth transitions that I'm really pining for, or really trying to get everybody to do, because it makes everything so much easier. So you don't have to grab and all that all the time. And so right there's the shin. So that's the anterior side. Then we're going to move all the way down to around the ankles, and you're going to remember those micro movements. So yeah, I'm really busting up all of that. So if you have really bad shin splints, man, that'll knock it out, especially with that steel tube in the middle. So I'm rocking kind of a little bit back and forth, and see how I place my hands right behind. And then I'm getting right there in that joint, that ankle joint, and that muscle that kind of meets the foot. So, or that tendon that meets the foot. So you're really feeling a stimulation. See how my knees aren't touching the ground, or they weren't touching the ground? But that's kind of, so now here's a very important one coming up. You're going to need to pay very good attention, very close attention to this part of it, because when there you go. Now, when you're going all the way to thigh, if you want to come back, bend your knees to a 90 degree and then kind of roll over. Do not crush your kneecaps. That's very important. Do not crush them. You will hurt your kneecaps. So bend at 90 and then rock kind of up. Bend and see the hips, how they come up and back in a seated. So that's so you don't stress and strain your kneecaps. I can't stress that enough. And you won't feel, if you don't do it wrong, you're going to feel the pressure in your kneecaps, and that is not good. You do not want to injure that ligament. So, but it's a very good exercise for your quads, and it's also very good when you're coming up for abs and your shins and all that. And it's just a fantastic feeling stretch. And I mean, I do it all the time when I'm doing legs. So, of course, that day I did 315 for a set of, it was 2 sets of 8, and man, I was feeling loose. So, I hope you've really found a lot of this instruction very informative and helpful. You see, hopefully you're kind of getting the idea of the transitions. And the idea is everything needs to be very smooth. Everything needs to feel good. Nothing needs to feel like it hurts. So, but after the workout, we got post-workout. So we got, for one, we got a little hemp. You need a little hemp seed. This is an older picture, but got the roller, got the Atlas roller, and I like to do pumpkin seeds, got 9 grams of protein. Then spirulina, I like to mix spirulina chlorella, and that's Sibdex cannabidiol. Very good for, both good for inflammation. And I do the seed therapy, hemp, poppy, sesame, watermelon, pumpkin, squash, flax, and all that. And turmeric to spice things up, very good for your health. So thank you very much for joining me. Part 3 of the leg stretching. See you later.